So when I was around 9 years old, I remember taking my mom's phone and recording videos of myself doing random things. Hey guys, we're in the car. Hey guys, we're in the park. Hey guys, my mom's mad at me for making all these videos. And I did this until I was about 12 years old. And I did this until I was about 12 years old. And so I had hours and hours upon of footage. And around that time, I got an iPhone of my own. And a few months later, I got a MacBook. And for those of you that don't know, a MacBook comes with a pre-downloaded software called iMovie. And iMovie allows you to cut and drag video clips together. So I started practicing. I was just editing old holiday videos and birthday videos. But I started getting really good at it. And I wanted to do more. So that coming spring break, I started mowing lawns with my friend. I made about $50 by the end of the week. And I bought a tripod and a light. So now I had a tripod, a light, a phone which had the camera, and a computer software that can edit videos. So now I wanted to make movies. I wanted to make short films and put them on YouTube. So that's what I did, and I never really looked back. Now this brings me to my next point, because historically, filmmaking has become one of the most inaccessible industries to get into. If you want to be a painter, all you need is a brush and a canvas. If you want to be a writer, all you need is a pen and a paper. But what if you want to be a filmmaker? You need cameras, actors, scripts, and all these other things that a 14-year-old from New Jersey doesn't have. With that said, I wanted to show you one of my movies. This is one of the first movies I made that got a little bit of recognition, and I think it symbolizes the idea of this talk very well.
These are my favorite pair of sunglasses, but unfortunately, they broke. You see, I'm on my high school robotics team, and me and my partner were working on the bandsaw. The bandsaw is a big, loud machine that cuts things. So we were supposed to be cutting this block of metal, but somehow we ended up cutting my sunglasses, and that never ends well. But it's okay, I can fix it. First, I use a nail file to shave down the rigid cuts. I shave it until it's flat. My idea was to weld the two parts together. But no matter how many times I tried, that just didn't work. I needed a new solution. Hot glue dries in 4 seconds, so after operating the gun, put the two pieces together and hold until dry. The glasses work, but it still looks bad. Semi-glossy, black electrical tape can solve the problem. Just like that, they are fixed.
So what this talk symbolizes to me, it's not about broken sunglasses. It's about embracing your resources, but more importantly, your limitations. One of the biggest limitations I had with this movie is I don't know how to make fancy graphic image titles appear on the screen. So I wrote with a whiteout pen on the frames of the glasses. I stood in front of the camera, and that worked. That was good. Another limitation was I don't have any actors or scripts. So I wrote out the story of how I broke my glasses with little figures on a little piece of paper. I think it was the back of my math homework or something like that. And then I put the textbook down, and I fixed the glasses, edited it, and it took me about an hour to make the entire movie. And this one got a little bit of recognition. Now, the next point I want to talk about is the sort of style of filmmaking that this is. It's a sort of handmade home movie sort of thing, a term coined by one of my fans that commented on one of my videos. And what that means is that my movies are built with little to no budget. There isn't any scripts or any actors. It's very simple and uses handmade elements like stop frame animation, collages, drawing, handheld footage, etc. Another movie I made was about my friend Karthik. When we became friends, it wasn't very normal. We actually had a fist fight and we got into detention together. And it was a really interesting story. So I tried to turn that into a video using stop frame animation. I used construction paper, cut out all the little figures, and I shot each scene just like that. And that worked, and that was good, and a lot of people liked that. But the biggest limitation I have when making movies is the gear, and simply because I don't have any. I could go out and buy a camera, yes, but that wouldn't really help the process. You see, big cameras, great cameras, can only capture beautiful pictures, right? Beautiful pictures get boring real fast. Imagine your favorite movie or your favorite book, right? And imagine if there was no words, and it was not in chronological order, and it made no sense, but there was pictures demonstrating what that thing is. You probably wouldn't consider it your favorite movie or favorite book because it would not be good. It's just pictures. It's just beautiful pictures. There's no story. It's not about the gear that you use to tell the story. It's about the story itself. And what I'm trying to prove with this entire talk is that, yes, you can go out and get a lot of gear, you can go out and get a lot of equipment, but that won't really help. What you need to have is an interesting story. And right, we live in a world where technology is so accessible and you can actually create anything. For example, I create this movie out of my bedroom and now it's playing for about 100 people here. And it's probably playing for some kid halfway across the world who's also watching this. And that wasn't able to happen before. Take Steven Spielberg, the greatest filmmaker of all time, arguably. He made his first movie when he was 17 and only 500 people saw it. And then it was never seen again, till date. 500 people. We don't have that process anymore because he didn't have anywhere to go and upload it. There was no YouTube. It was like 17. He was 1960s. It made no sense. You couldn't do that back then, but you can do that now. So if you have a phone, a Wi-Fi connection, and an idea of word spreading, you can actually go and spread that idea. So do it. Thank you.